Hey everyone, I'm back with a haul video. I just can't help it. I keep buying stuff, but part of it is maybe the hunting for stuff that I'm looking for. I don't know, but I have some used and some new items that I want to share with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I placed a second order with the Stamps of Life, and that order's come in. I went ahead and picked up a couple of gingerbread stuff as well as one other thing. Well, a few other things. So this one is the More Gingerbread to Stamp set. And I do have the girl die. Because that came in my first order. And now here's the boy right here. And then I also purchased the gingerbread to stamp, and this is the boy set. I don't necessarily like this. I actually purchased it for more of the sentiments, actually. And she did not have the die. I think the die was out of stock, which is fine because I don't really want this die anyway. So I purchased this more for the having the complete set and the stamps itself to go along with it. I also did get her strawberry to stamp set, and I got the dies to go with it, which are right here. So I've never picked this up, and I don't know why, but I went ahead and did it because I was placing an order. And then of course they have a A2 size strawberry shaped card. So I went ahead and picked that up, and you can see here you would fold your card and then cut, excluding the crease, so that you could actually have a fold and make a card. And so you got, the little seeds and the little topper as well. Okay, the reason I did want to make my second purchase was because I looked for something that was comparable from my mitten tags. And so here is the mitten tag again. Okay, this mitten tag is created from a die set from Paper Tray Ink. And it is meant to make cards, just like that other folded that I just showed you with the strawberry. It's the same idea. But the mitten is rather large. Well, the Stamps of Life has one too. Look how big this mitten is. And it's all, see how big that is? That's a big die set. So it is meant to be an oven mitt. This could double as a mitten, like a snow mitten, as opposed to an oven mitt, which is what I made it into. So I like the size of this. This is huge, but what you're seeing is actually multiple dies. There is an outline die, which is your base of your card, and again, it's meant to be a folded, so an A2 size card. And you'll get another cut. There's actually another one in between, I think. Right? No. Yes, sorry. You'll get a die that cuts the cuff part, as well as another piece of the mitt separately. So 2 pieces. And then there's this inner plate right here. So this is a third die. And the inner plate makes the diamond pattern, which I did with a embossing folder. So there's actually 3 dies in here, and it makes a 5x7 oven mitt card. So just keep that in mind. You need to have 5x7 envelopes if you're going to put this, if you're going to make a card and put it in an envelope. But if you were going to make a tag for a very large gift, maybe you're giving somebody something very large, that's related. Maybe you could do, like if you were doing something for a barbecue, you could create this oven mitt or whatever. But it's much larger, and it has all the pieces and parts to go with it. This I had to kind of make up, right? Which was fine. I totally had a good time doing this. So I just wanted to share that alternative if you're not finding this particular die on the Paper Tray Ink website. This one is a 5x7 oven mitt. So a little bit different, but still nonetheless really cute. So that's that. And then I made a couple of other new item orders. So this is from the Frantic Stamper. I purchased 3 things. This Impression Obsession stamp, and it's F16303 from Tara Caldwell. You can see it's gingerbread, cookies, and other cookies. Really cute. And this oven mitt, which is not as big, of course, as the one I just showed you, or even the one that I made my tag from. But I wanted to purchase this anyway, just so that I could have something that's a different size. So this is from Marianne Design. And I believe they're a European brand. Because I actually have another one from her that's even smaller than this. And it came with other pieces, so there's this one as well. This would be for smaller tags if you wanted to make it into a tag. And it's got all the parts and pieces to do the impressing here. There's no cutting edge inside of the middle part. It's just going to impress, and then the outside is the cut line. And it comes with a ladle. Now, a ladle is not something that I had in a die already, so that's a new one. And then I picked up this older Tim Holtz die set. This one has gingerbread in it as well. And this one is called Fresh Baked Number 2. And there is the SKU number. I don't know if... I don't think Sizzix had this anymore because this came out a couple years ago. There's 18 dies here, so you get layers in the set. And let me see if I can bring it closer so you can see that, right? So you get 2 of each shape because they layer on top of each other. And then there's some extra little parts and pieces. I did buy this set for the gingerbread. We'll see if I like them. I'm looking for a place to put this down. Sorry, my desk is kind of full of stuff. Okay, and then I got a order from the Greetery. This is not Christmas. This is all from the last release last week. And not that you guys know what today is, but today is Monday, the 16th of August. So this video will probably post a little bit later. So there's a stamp and die set that coordinate. Let's see what this is called. Handmade labels. And then you can cut the label out with the die set here. And then there's another stamp set that actually will coordinate as well. This is everyday labels. So they're slightly different from each other, but they utilize, I believe, the same die set to cut things. And you will see why if you don't follow them. I did get the flower cluster that she had. This one is called Floral Delicacy. So there's a stamp and die set. And usually the layering guide is inside the packaging. It's facing the other direction. You can kind of see it there. So it's a layered stamp, so it shows you what order to do them in. And then she had a couple of standalone dies. This one makes a frame, and you can kind of see it's kind of an Art Deco sort of feel to it. This one makes a note card. So this is for A2 size cards and or tags. And then this is the note card she did. And you've got these little corner pieces that you can use for decorating. But you can see there's a layer even for this square card. Now, she also put out a similar set for the crimped. You can see it's crimped. She has other sets like this that are A2 size, but this is again for a note card size. And there's also a box this time. So this box is for A2 cards, and you cut 2 of the same die here, and then there's a flap piece to close the box, and then this one is just a decorative piece to cut a moon shape out of the main part of the box. This box can be sized down to fit the square note cards. You just have to cut it down on this side because that's the flap, right? So you cut it down on this side. to make the note card size. So I did not purchase the entire release this time because they had a hot foil plate, which was very much not my thing. I have a hot foil system. It's basically your heat reactive foiling system, and you can use dyes to do that, but I just didn't enjoy doing it, so I didn't even pick that up. I just kind of passed on that. So she had a hot foil plate as well as a stencil that went along with the same design of the plate. So I just kind of passed on those two. That's why I didn't purchase the whole release. 2 items. And then she had a whole bunch of pens that you kind of went with the design of the release, as well as some. Did she have stickers? I think she had pens, and there was something else, but I didn't get any of those extras. Okay, so here's a die. I think if you guys follow or watch Jill Norwood's channel, or on Instagram, she has shared this die before. This is the Gingerbread Girl die, and actually I cut it out of this gingham paper that I had. I found this one on Etsy. This is a new die. It's not a new one. It's not a used one. So this is a new die, and these are all the parts and pieces. So you can normally we'd cut it in different colors, but let me turn this over so you can kind of see the difference. So she has shared this die before. I went ahead and found it on Etsy, and this actually shipped from a lady who is in Tennessee. I think these are the buttons for her dress. That's what these 2 little dots are for. So this is how it would normally look if you're decorating. And then you can use one of your face stamps to give her a face. So this is the die, and I think I remember, it's funny because I kind of stumbled across the video where she showed this die and was saying that hers kind of cut weirdly. Mine doesn't do that. Here's this number at the top. I don't know who makes these, but you can see the blade edge here. This is obviously not the cutting edge of the die, but this blade edge has these gaps that she was talking about in her video. But I had to cut mine just to see if I had any problems where those gaps are, and I didn't have any problems. So I think maybe they've corrected whatever the issue was with her die. So like I said, I found this on Etsy. I don't know if she has any more of these in her shop, the lady I purchased from, but you know, it's a Gingerbread Girl. And I usually just write with a white gel pen across the side or something like that so that I don't have to, you know, see it from all sides. But there you go. That's the Gingerbread Girl. And then I also found this one, which I'd been looking for on the accucut site. This one is also from an Etsy seller. And this is an accucut or accuquilt go die. It's called Gingerbread Cookie. Here is the number on it. I think this is still available from accuquilt. You can cut paper with this, so it's not a big deal. And this will fit in your die cutting machines that accept the steel rule dies. It's a nice shape. And just to give you an idea of the size to the Gingerbread Girl, I'll just show you. She's a little bit smaller than he is. And skinnier. This one's in fact skinnier. I have some that are not like this, but just so you get an idea of the size. But this doesn't have any accessories, so you'd have to, put some cute buttons and give them a face, just like they did here. But I wanted to pick that up so I would have it. And so this is, I can tell this is new, never used, because there's no bits and pieces that were kind of left in the die. All right, now over to the used items. And my videos get kind of long, but I'm almost done. So these, I believe, all of these were purchased off of eBay, I think. So I'm going to share with you This says Azadi Sheet 14B. And I don't remember. I think this is one of those Annette Watkins stamp sets, because the style is the same. But look, cute snowmen. This is probably the only one I don't like. Look at the little snowman button. He's so tiny. Look, there's my index fingernail. He's just a little bit larger than that. There's a to, a from, and these are all red rubber that are unmounted, so I can put them on clean mount, or I don't have to, whatever I choose. Frosty Lives, a little border with hearts, more buttons, different looking ginger there. I don't know what that is. I think it's a heart between like 2 mounds of snow, maybe. I don't know. You make my heart melt. There's a star. Maybe that is a snowbound. There's some snow. And then there's another snowman. Or woman. Kind of looks feminine to me, but you know. So here's the stamps. They are all red rubber. And they've all been trimmed. So, yeah. Alright. So that's one used set. I also got... I think these were all from the same seller. This little guy here. In a little stocking. Where's the markings? Oh yeah, this is an Annette Watkins. And there is no maker on this. So this one is called Balance G3011. And look how cute he is. He's holding a candy cane, and he's got little stars around his head. Look. And then this one is by Printworks. Joan Ink, 2001. So, really cute stamp. Then I got 2 more Annette Watkins. Oh, 3 more. This little guy. So he's the same sort of style as this one. But he's just cute too. It's a really fat cookie. So I think I have one like this already. Maybe in another size. I think it was like on the thumbprint of my video. I'll have to look at that again. This one is another Annette Watkins, right? Yep. It's stamped on the end, but there's no maker, so really nice sentiment. This is not a Christmas one. I thought this was really nice sentiment. Annette Watkins, 1994. G1011. And there is the original price. I don't think that's what I paid for it, though. Alright, this one, I had to get this one after Elise, she shared this on her video. It is a mitten stamp from Stampin' Up. I got it for the mitten, not the mouse. The stars are cute, but yeah, that mitten, adorable. So, what is it called? Mitten Mouse. So, yeah, that is my haul for today. I hope you are enjoying the day. I will talk to you later. Bye.